Hello everyone. I'm so glad you could join me today for this last session in this block of 10 lessons where we've used nature, gardening, sowing seeds, planting flowers, fruit and vegetables as inspiration for our music. We've been busy sowing seeds and planting, haven't we? And I've got a few bits and pieces left over, so I thought today we would make our own musical instruments. Now, sometimes we use things that are already in the kitchen cupboard, don't we? Like a jar with seeds in it, or lentils or rice, as a percussion instrument, and they make great sounds. And depending on what's inside the jar and what size it is and how much there is in it, they make a different sound. So this little jar has got sesame seeds in it and it makes a different sound. Quite a nice soft sound, isn't it? And I've got this little one here, tiny little jar with just a few wee nuts in it, and it makes a different sound again. And you can experiment with it so that you can move it in different directions to see what the sound is like. Tap it, see what that sounds like. Play about with it and see all the different sounds that you can get out of it. So you can do that with lots of different things at home in the kitchen. But it's also very easy to make our own. So I've got toilet roll cores, and I've got a little pot that I was using for planting seeds in, ones like that. I've got one left over, and it's very easy. So I'm going to put some rice into this little pot, and we'll see what that sounds like. I'm not going to fill the pot because then it wouldn't, the rice wouldn't be able to move much inside it, so that wouldn't give us much of a sound. So I'm only going to put a wee bit of rice in it, and then I'm going to cut some paper to cover the top. And I'm just putting the paper over like that, very, very quickly, and I'm going to use this one, pop an elastic band over the top. To keep it in place. There we are. Let's see what it sounds like now. Quite nice. You could also put some sellotape around it. You can glue it down as well, whatever you like, whatever you've got at home. So I'm going to now use a toilet roll, and I'm going to do the same with that, but you can also decorate your instrument. So you could take some paper. I'm going to just glue this paper and wind it round the toilet roll so it stays in place. Just going to glue it there. I'm just going to twirl that round like that, and then I'm going to put another little bit of glue there just to keep it all in place. There we go. And you can decorate that too with felt pens or paint. pictures, and what we need to do now is put something at either end and decide what we're going to put in the middle, of course. So I'm going to cover one end. I'm just going to cut out a circle very quickly, and I'm going to just pop that over one end. Put an elastic band over it to keep it in place. Oops. Actually, but I don't know if that's going to work. I'm going to use sellotape instead. That will keep it in place a lot more securely. And I'm doing this quite quickly just to let you see. So that will go over like that. Sellotape just goes round like that. Like that. And I think another wee piece of sellotape. And then we will pop some pasta in. So like I said, you can use rice or nuts, lentils, beans, not baked beans, but dry beans if you have them, or things like mung beans are good for that kind of thing. But you can use anything that will give your instrument a wee bit of a rattle. So that's one end done, and I'm going to put a little bit of pasta inside. Maybe a little bit more. And you can experiment with it as well by putting more in it or less, and seeing what the sound is like when you do that. So maybe just one or two more wee bits. There we go. And then I need to cover the other end as well. So I'm going to cut out another circle for the other end. I'm just doing this very quickly and roughly, but you can take a wee bit more time over it when you get the chance. And again, I'm going to use sellotape because that will stick it down nice and securely. And one more wee piece. So there we have it covered at both ends, so nothing's going to fall out. And like I say, you can decorate yours as well. So let's hear what it sounds like. Let's try moving it a different way. A lot of different sounds, aren't there, that you can get from one little instrument. So it will be really good for keeping the beat, for adding a little bit of rhythm, and you can use more than one at the same time. So, oh dear, the elastic band has come off a little bit, off our wee seed pod. Let's try them both together. Oh, I like that. Very well done, everyone, and I hope you have lots of fun making instruments of your own at home or in nursery. We're going to finish off now with a little poem looking at everything that we've been doing in our sessions in the garden and looking at nature and planting and sowing and having music fun as well. So hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye from Billy B and me. Bye. Sowing seeds so tiny, they soon grow big and tall. Our peas like to climb so high, up a fence or wall. Water our hanging basket, full of lovely flowers. Sunny yellow is everywhere, a favourite colour of ours. Strawberries and blueberries, soon we will have fruit. Rhubarb with its leaves so big, chop the stalks to suit. Busy bees pollinate, make yummy honey too. Blackbirds sing high in a tree, watching all we do.